First of all, thanks for coming to this wonderful evening. This is our third year of celebrating the end of the cricket season. I've been given task to introduce our Master of Ceremony today. Our Master of Ceremony today is Mr. Kanti Khan. Those who follow cricket would know Kanti Khan and probably don't need any introduction. But for those who don't follow cricket in Canada, Mr. Khan is the only person, I guess, who covers most of the events relating to cricket in Canada. And those of you who don't know him so much, he's not just the cricket commentator or does interviews. In addition to that, he himself has played cricket at senior level, and those who follow cricket, they will know Clive Lloyd or the other one, Gilchrist. Yeah, they are the legend of cricket internationally, and Mr. Kanti Khan has played cricket with them. He has a love of cricket, and in addition to that, he has done coaching sessions in Canada as well. So the coaches or umpires here that we see, some of them have been taught by Mr. Khan. We have a long evening to go, and I won't take much more time. We'll hand over the proceedings of today's evening to Mr. Khan, who will take you through the evening. Mr. Khan.
Thanks very much, Nadeem. And, my mom told me that whenever I come to do these things, because I'm an extremely shy fellow. Yeah, really, I'm extremely shy. But one of the things that really helps me is applause. I like to hear people applauding. So let's hear it for your Master of Ceremonies. That's a whole lot better. And Nadeem indicated that I might have played with a couple of reputable West Indian cricketers. And in case you're guessing, those of you, all the fellas around here who want to know, how come he looks so young and he played? I got a good hairdresser. Okay? Naresh has got a really good barber, I see tonight, but I have a really good hairdresser, and my hairdresser knows to paint very well. It doesn't matter that now I'm getting more space in the head. I have to do something about that soon. But my hairdresser knows how to paint, and that's why it doesn't look like I played so long with these guys. However, my friends, it is my real pleasure to be here again, celebrating with you the results of your very successful 2014 season at your annual awards gala. It's wonderful to see fellow cricketers, families, friends, and sponsors, and especially that one person, you know who you are, who said to your husband tonight when he told you where you were going, "You're taking me to what kind of league, Gala?" Well, yes, it's a cricket league, and we're not playing any cricket tonight, and we don't expect to be here for hours and for days or anything. So with your help, we'll get through this really quickly, and we'll enjoy ourselves and be on our way. But it's also great that many spouses and children that I see around the room you know, with their husbands and dads, all families are able to share in this evening's festivities. Cricket, as cricketers know, now I know the wives won't agree, I understand that, but cricketers know that cricket is the greatest of all sports. And although there is fierce competition on the field of play, cricketers form lifelong friendships. And they forge a really strong bond among themselves. Now tonight, there is no competition. All that's happened on the field of play. That has taken place already. Tonight is about the friendships and about reaping the rewards of your efforts, celebrating and having a really fun time together. And a very great time together is what the League and the board has planned for you. So we expect to have an enjoyable evening. And to get us started, I have the distinct privilege of introducing to you our respected president, our accomplished leader of the Toronto City Cricket League. In addition to being a superb cricketer, Dr. Sri Krishnan is Professor, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and Dean of Research, Development and Graduate Programs, Faculty of Engineering, Architecture and Science at Toronto's Ryerson University. Now, that by itself is a mouthful. But you know, this is a very abbreviated list of Dr. Krishnan's outstanding qualifications and achievements, and it attests to the quality of leadership of the Toronto City Cricket League. It's leadership which makes us the envy of sports, service, and professional organizations everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join with me in welcoming to the podium the President of the Toronto City Cricket League, Dr. Sri Krishnan, right here.
So good evening, and cricket lovers. This is my distinct pleasure to give you the annual report of the league. So as Mr. Khan indicated, I teach, so I have to use slides to navigate through my presentation. So you could see the screen that's around you for some of the facts that I want to present. So first I will take a funnel approach of showing how cricket is standing in the context of the globe. So as you could see, so this is a globe map. Anything that's in yellow color are the full members of the ICC. Then you have the orange color, which are the associate members of ICC. Then you have the affiliate members. So there are 10 full members who play Test cricket, One-Day Internationals, and T20. And Canada is an associate member. So they play One-Day Internationals and T20. So the game is growing very fast, and many of these associate nations wanted to convert into test-playing nations as years go by. Cricket in Canada has been played for more than 200 years. In fact, the first documented international match was between US and Canada in 1844. Then the Prime Minister at that time, John MacDonald, pronounced this as a national game. Okay? So that's where it stopped. It didn't grow much after this because cricket is kind of hidden these days. There are 6 million followers of cricket in Canada, and there are more than 30 leagues with 20,000 players coming from 400 teams. And we also have schools which are promoting cricket, especially schools in the Peel region, York region, and Toronto District School Board. So this is the context of the game. So there's a lot of interest towards this game. Now what's happening within our own league? Our league is called the Toronto City Cricket Club League, and it was formed in 1985 as a City Hall cricket club, and there are more than 400 members from 8 teams in the league. There are 8 teams which participated in this 2014 competitions, and those teams are listed. I would like to acknowledge them. We have Asian Cricket Club, which is sitting on that side, Bank of Montreal, Blue Mountain Cricket Club, Exxon Thunderbolts, Jayho Cricket Club, KPMG Cricket Club, Scarborough Strikers Cricket Club, and Toronto Lumberjacks Cricket Club. So this year we had 2. So you could realize the applause why it's coming, okay? So the next slide will give me a story. I want to tell you a story here about the league. The league is a very open-ended league. Okay, we started for fun with golden oldies contributing to that, but now we have international caliber players playing. And this is Rizwan Chima. I assume he's sitting somewhere there, Rizwan. So he's a hard-hitting top-order batsman who has played 33 one-day internationals, 16 T20s with 70 50s, and an amazing strike rate of 112, which matches players like Virender Sehgal, Yusuf Pathan, Shahid Afridi. They have a strike rate of 110. Okay? So he's a very accomplished player who's playing in our league. We are privileged to have him. So he played a game against Bank of Montreal. And, so this game is a 25-over game. 25-over game. TLG has scored 250 runs in 25 overs. And this guy hit 194. 194 runs in 25 overs. Okay? So that's the type of batsmanship we have. That's the type of players we have of diverse range. So next match is with us. I play for the BMCC Cricket Club. It's with us. So Rizwan comes to bat, and my team captain Sudan gives the ball to me. I said, Sudan, what are you doing, man? I'm supposed to retire from cricket. I'm 42 years old. I don't want to play. I don't want to bowl to this guy. He scored 194. So I bowl the first ball. Rizwan hits for a 4. Okay? So the team is confused, and they come and advise me, hey, Sri, you got to bowl a loop ball. Okay? So next ball, I do a loop ball, and he hits for a 6. So the team is now really worried what's going to happen. So they all come to me and consult, give various advices. Some is saying you do a flipper, some is doing you do a dusra, and all those things. With all my confused mind, I bowled a wide. I bowled a wide. Guess what? Rizwan gets halfway into the pitch to hit 8 runs, but he gets stumped by the wicketkeeper. Okay, so that made my day. So I realized immediately that I should reverse my decision of retirement and play in the league. Okay, so that's the type of players you have, and that's the type of players you get to play with in the league. And this is like Google. Our league is like a Google. It's an open source, open thing, very diverse, and an all-inclusive league. But with the 3 things in mind: fair play, fun, and friendship. We take care of the 3 Fs no matter what we do. Okay. So with this thing, I would like to highlight the tournaments we played in this season. We played the 24 overs tournament, which was called the whole league tournament. Then we have a 6-a-side with 5 overs per team called the Hi-Fi tournament. Then we played the St. George Cup, which is a very traditional, historical cup we played. Then the T20 tournament. We also participate in the Ontario Cricket Academy competition. We also get to participate in the Youth League, led by Sharif this year. We get to participate in the TDCA. And finally, we have the yoga and fitness program, and I'm glad to see the yoga people here today. I would like to thank my board members, because off the field, we had to do a lot of things. On the field, we play only for 16 weeks. But the remaining 36 weeks, you need to do some planning. And this planning is done by my colleagues. I would like to thank Wazir Ji here. My partner in crime and my partner in bowling, J. Ramasamy. Tanveer Abbas, my good friend. Always bubbly Charan. And the savvy advice of our media guru, Suresh Jara. But, for the game to happen, you need very neutral and objective umpires. And we were very glad to have a very high caliber umpires today. And I would like to thank the team of Umar Babri and the scorers who did an amazing job this season. And finally, I think the families have to do a lot of sacrifice, waiting for the groceries to arrive, household chores to be done. I would like to really thank the wives and the girlfriends and the moms for sacrificing your time, for allowing your husband and your boyfriends to play cricket. Okay? But the league to run, you need lubrication. You need lubrication, you need money. Okay? So first of all, I would like to thank the leading industrial lubrication company in Ontario, Forsyth Lubrication, led by D here. And our long-term legal counsel, Walker, West and Longo, Bob is here. Brenthaven Homes, for the silver sponsorship. And to all our supporters over the many years here. Okay? For any opportunities, you can always email us. The email address is given there. I'm sure there's a lot to be covered in the rest of the evening. I wish you have a fruitful evening. Okay? Thank you very much.